You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. Arthur Duda is suing model Autumn Summers in the amount of $5,500. Mr. Duda claims the defendant used photos he took of her and later sold them without his consent or compensation. Ms. Summers claims she paid the plaintiff and the photos were her to use as she deemed fit.
This is a matter of Arthur Duda versus Autumn Summers. And you're suing Ms. Summers for $5,500 because you say that you took some photos and now she's profiting from your photos illegally because she breached your contract that said don't use those photos. You say I paid him for the photo shoot. Those are my photos. I can use them any way I want. And I don't owe you a thing. So you're a photographer.
Buying models, they contact me to create magic. I create photos. I create a vision. And she hired me at a discounted rate, I may add, to take photos of her. And I did. She used my wardrobe, but she broke the contract. The contract basically states that she could use 2 of the photos for her public use and she could do whatever she liked with them. And the rest of those photos belong to me. And, we need to talk about if you wanted to put them out there, for commercial use or whatever have you on your website. And she decided to, take things into her own hands and,
And she cut you out?
Cut me out.
Okay. So that's what you're talking about?
That's right.
So let me hear from you, Ms. Summers.
I feel that he has said some things that are not true. In the beginning, at the photo shoot, I paid $375 for a 4 hours photo shoot with 3 different outfit changes, including a swimwear. First of all, before we did the photo shoot, we went through the contract. In the contract, he didn't say anything to me. He said verbally that you can get the CD after the photo shoot with all the pictures, blah, blah, blah. That's why I signed the contract. I don't think if I knew about the 2 photos and you had to pay $375 for a 4-hour shoot and 2 photos, that's a rip-off. No one's going to pay for that. But he verbally said it.
I don't know if no one's going to pay for that. You said what he said to you, and I'm not trying to be facetious at all. All right? And you have a witness.
Yes, I do, Jorge.
And what will the witness add to this? Come forward and let me hear you.
Jorge is not only a friend, but a client and also a mutual friend, maybe not a friend anymore, but of Autumn and Cindy.
What do you have to say, Mr. Marcos?
So, not too long ago, I was hanging out with Autumn. I show up, and she's really excited. She's all talking about, the photo shoot that I had with Arthur was amazing. I uploaded those pictures, and I have over 10,000 hits now on my website. So she shows me, and I see it, well over 10,000.
So how are those hits, 10,000 hits on her website? Who decides what you pay for those, how much the hits are worth?
Well, if I can answer that,
please,
Your Honor.
somebody.
It's a subscriber-based website, so she gets endorsements, she gets sponsorship, she gets advertising dollars based on the ads placed around the photos on the homepage.
Okay, so she sets the price. Or they offer to pay her X amount of dollars.
Her subscribers will offer her money, and based on the amount of clicks, she also gets revenue from how many page views she gets as well.
And coming up.
Do you keep a CD yourself?
I have it on my hard drive. I have the
Okay,
copies
so you
on my hard
have
drive.
all the photos that you took?
That's correct.
Okay, so did you bring me evidence to prove that all 4 of these were taken by you?
We're back with the case of Arthur Duda, who is suing Autumn Summers for breach of contract.
All right, so let me see the contract that you
Absolutely.
gave her. Lot to learn.
The contract, the headshot sample that I allowed her to use, and also the front page of her website, which clearly states 4 different outfits, 4 different photos on the front page.
Okay, so there is a copyright provision in your contract.
Yes, Judge.
The images given on the CD, DVD cannot be used for profit or advertising, and all posting of images on the internet must be acknowledged as images of the photographer. Photographer will grant client the right to publish 2 photos via the internet. As discussed, all other photos will remain the property of the photographer unless otherwise noted and accepted as discussed.
On the contract, it did say 2 photos.
Okay, I'm going to let Will show you this contract again. Maybe you misread.
Your Honor, I like that.
I didn't ask you to say anything else.
Okay. As highlighted in here, it says, cannot be used for profit in advertising, and all posting of images on the internet must be acknowledged. Photographer will grant client the right to publish 2 photos via the internet, as discussed. And also he says publish 2 photos. He didn't say any, what kind of photos was I allowed to use or not. He's stating that it's a headshot, but it doesn't say anything about what kind of 2 photos I can use from the 28
So how many photos did you post?
I posted 2 on my website.
You only posted 2?
Yes.
That's your defense?
Yes.
Okay, so on this website, which 2 photos did he do?
The first 2.
Starting left to right?
Yes.
And the other someone else took?
Those are my other pictures that I've had from other people.
Okay, let me hear from your witness quickly. Ms. Torres, what do you have to say?
As stated in the evidence, she brought 3 outfit changes, one of which was a bathing suit. He says that she can only put 2 photos up, which means she only had 2 other outfits left because none of the photos on that front page is a bathing suit, which means only 2 of the photos on that front page are his.
Her photo shoot, were you there?
I was not at the photo
Okay, so you
shoot.
don't know what outfit she took these pictures in? Really?
Your Honor, I only wear my own outfits unless it's designer, proper designer. But his outfits, I don't want to wear it because it's
So you didn't wear any of his outfits at the photo shoot?
No.
You didn't take any photos in outfits that he provided?
No, only mine. As I was told to bring 3 outfits, and that's what I did.
Judge Mablean's verdict when Justice with Judge Mablean returns. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean.
The photos that you did take, did you keep a CD yourself?
I have it on my hard drive. I have the
Okay,
copies
so you
on my hard
have
drive.
all the photos that you took?
That's correct.
Okay, so did you bring me evidence to prove that all 4 of these were taken by you?
Unfortunately, I do not have photos with me.
Unfortunately. You pulled photos off her website to bring to me.
Yes.
You showed me this page.
Right.
You say that all of these were taken by you.
Correct.
Ms. Summers says, no, they weren't. Only 2 of these were taken by him, and under his contract, I can use 2. Now, in order for you to establish that all of these were taken by you, you should have something to show me. What was admissible is that CD disc. You haven't proven your case, so I have to deny the claim. All right?
Okay.
That's the judgment for the court.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is dismissed.
Autumn, you know you really didn't have permission to use those photos. Cut the crap.
You should have read your contract. I only used 2 photos.
Sounds more like a case of amnesia to me.
And coming up,
Indicating you were a white supremacist.
Yes. I was a little confused why he moved in there to begin with because we've never had any African Americans in our neighborhood. I was brought up in this environment. We have social club meetings there, American Aryan Association.
That's when the property damage started to happen. My car was vandalized. Someone spray painted a swastika. There was graffiti on the side of the house that said
wasn't
no
even my
blacks.
handwriting.
That said what?
It said no blacks.
No
On the
blacks?
side of my house. Yes.
He's exercising his First Amendment right.
I mean,
you
so
do
we're-
a lot of good, you also do a lot of bad.